Hello, my loves. Welcome to your weekly forecast. If you are new here, I'm Auji, and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Welcome, 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 welcome. I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. All right, let's get right into it. We're going to be starting off with the Urban Crow to get the energy of the week. Gonna be starting off with the Urban Crow to get the energy of the week. The energy is inner trust, self-esteem, inner trust, self-esteem. What is the energy of the week for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising? The energy of the week is risk. Take a risk. There is something that you could have been recently resisting taking this risk, resisting jumping out there, resisting starting something, resisting creating something. Right now it's about risk, and I feel like that this week is going to be measured by the risk that you take this week. Taking a risk, being very, very fearless. It's almost like the energy of the Fool. That is this energy of this week. It's you taking this risk. Stop being resistant to it. Everything in the universe is trying to get you to take this leap of faith, this giant leap of faith. And now is a time where you should just take the leap of faith. Why can't I say leap of faith? What is the energy? Thank you. You look good. All eyes on you. You look good. While all eyes are on you, there is good news. You have 12. Like, everything in the universe is pushing you to take this leap of faith. There's something that you're attracting. There's something that you could have attracted. There is this magnetic pull that is happening. You could be pulling something in for you, or you could be in the right frequency, but there's something looks good for you. Something is a good look. This risk, this huge leap of faith is a good look. I'm thinking you have a lot of people watching you at this time, but there's a lot of people who are watching you that's saying like, wow, this was a good look for Libra. Or something is a good look for Libra. There is some type of leap of faith that's going to be really beneficial to you if you would get out of the resistance and stop resisting something. Just do it. Also, somebody thinks you look good this week. A lot of compliments this week. What is the weekly forecast for Libra? All right, on Monday, we do have the Ace of Swords. Tuesday, the Two of Cups. Wednesday, the Four of Pentacles. Thursday, the Death card. We have the Four of Swords on Friday. Let me move these up. Four of Swords on Friday. The Knight of Swords on Saturday. And the Five of Cups on Sunday. Okay? The Five of Cups on Sunday. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Empress. Empress energy. Your energy is here. Loving energy, creative energy, mother energy, nurturing energy, magnetic energy. Like, whatever it is, you're walking into the room and you are demanding the attention. On Monday, you have this Ace of Swords energy. And this Ace of Swords energy is coming from you overcoming some type of unsuccessful, or this could be stress, or this could be some type of difficulties. And it's not only in like you overcoming it and you get into the other side. The Ace of Swords is about the knowledge. You learn something very, very valuable. The Two of Cups, you have this energy on Tuesday, which is you and another person becoming in union. You kind of connecting with another person a little bit deeper. And in this connection with this other person, what this connection is going to be mirroring to you is the connection that you have with yourself. There is the more that you're connected with yourself, the more that you're in union, the more that you deeply commit to yourself, the more that another person is going to be deeply committed to you. That's what you're going to experience out of your relationships. So on Tuesday, it's a lot about self. How you're treating yourself is basically going to be how you're treated. That's how you're going to feel. On Wednesday, you do have the Four of Pentacles, and this is about you kind of like holding on, not trying to move, not trying to jump, staying put. There's this energy, there's something that you learned, or something that you know, or something that you tapped into that could be telling you that, okay, I need to stay put, I don't need to make any sudden movements, or something like that. There's a need for you to change your energy on Wednesday, because there's something about what it is that you're learning, or maybe it's what you're seeing, or what it is that you're hearing that's making you afraid to make some type of next step. And we know that what's after the Four of Pentacles is the actual loss. The Four of Pentacles is not a loss. The Four of Pentacles is you looking at your resources like you don't have enough. So based off of what you hear, or what you see, or what someone is telling you, or something that you learn, you're kind of thinking like, I don't think that I have enough, okay? On Thursday, you do have the Death card here. There is this rebirth, and it happens like spiritually. A big, major energy. There is an ended cycle here, okay? That's happening on Thursday. A major ending of a cycle. There's something inside of you that you're putting a stop to, that you're done with, that you're no longer participating in. There's something that is rebirthing, is regrowing. You can be tapped into some type of different talents, or doing something that you haven't done in a while but you really love. It's just like, this is the Death card, which means there is an ended cycle and a new beginning, but it's also a rebirth, like a reborn again card. So something rehashes, or something comes back to life inside of you. You do have the Four of Swords on Friday, so this is this relaxation feeling. If you are feeling a little bit of anxiety, the best thing for you to do is just chill a minute, give yourself time to sit, maybe like lie down, just sit in silence. There's nothing that you need. So on Friday, there will be nothing outside of yourself that you truly need that's going to give you your peace that you're looking for, but this rest and this quiet time. So you may need to figure out the things that work for you, the things that you like doing, and then kind of have that in your pocket for Friday. On Saturday, a lot of things are moving really, really fast. There's a feeling inside of you that's very, very determined. You're moving really, really fast. You're making quick actions. You could be running late, which causes you to speed up a little bit more. So I did see this. Sometimes people, they pull themselves back to like go through it, like to bounce back fast. It's almost like how some people makes their own self-sabotaging ways work for them in a sense. So this could be something that's working for you in a sense. You are very, very punctual. You do have the opportunity, not the opportunity, the ability to move really, really fast and swiftly based off of what it is you know. Also, the Knight of Swords is about fast learning, how much things you pick up in a short period of time. So there's a lot of things you're going to be learning in a short period of time. You could also be pressed for time. You could be like in a rush, in a hurry. So you could be a little bit defensive, a little bit blunt, very, very short with other people. It's just like, I gotta go, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, okay? On Sunday, you do have the Five of Cups, all right? And this is the energy of missing something, or the feeling of filling out, or you felt like you missed out of something, or you feel like you've left out, or you're missing someone from your past, or something from your past. That was a mouthful. All right, I'm going into the Gypsy Witch. I did want to open up this reading a little bit more than I normally do my weeklies. So I did want to go into the Gypsy Witch and then go into the message deck and then clarify with the tarot. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. All right, so the Ace of Swords, you got the roads turn to the clouds. Tells misadventures, but all right, so there is some big lesson that you learned. Yeah, this mystery. All right, so there was some type of misadventures. Like I said, that there was something that you learned in some type of obstacle, setback, something like that. If something was some really, really, really good knowledge that you learned, and it's a mystery that's going to, you tap into some type of mystery, and this knowledge affects you for the better. But gives you this this Ace of Swords energy. Also, you could be tapping into a person who's a fierce enemy. You can have that knowledge. You can understand why something was so hard for you. You can understand who this enemy is. A lot of these enemies could definitely be like self. And yeah, you have the mountains. Look, a mighty enemy nearby. So you realize who is with you and who's not with you. Even you realize if there's certain self-sabotaging habits within yourself that's making you, turning you into the enemy, and gets you taking this leap of faith, because this week is about jumping, right? This week is about just doing it. All eyes are on you. You do have high support and a lot of admirers on you right now. So you could be figuring out what's the obstacle. Who is the obstacle? Who is the distraction? On Monday, it's going to be a person. It's either you or someone else. All right. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. All right. So you have the flames. There is protection on a certain type of relationship. There is a lot of joy when you're with this person, meaning there is a lot of joy. This is going to be showered outside of yourself. So I do feel like you are tapping to getting to know yourself a little bit more, getting a little bit more sensual with yourself. Not even more sensual, getting a little bit more open with yourself. I know we feel like that we're ourselves, but there's certain things that we deny. There's certain things that we don't ever mention, we suppress. And this is about you getting like very, very comfortable with yourself on a deeper level, which is in turn being reflected to you by a very, very close relationship that a person like heart beats faster when you're around. Okay. Also in you becoming more comfortable with yourself, opening up, shedding different layers on your own, going through your journey, you actually shed more layers in this relationship. So there's something that happens on Tuesday that signifies that you in this relationship is in great standing. That also signifies that you in this relationship has reached a deeper commitment, whether this is a relationship with yourself or just a close party relationship. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. All right, you do have the Scythe. Okay, so based off of what it is that you learn, you something is keeping, like you want to keep something to yourself, and the Scythe is some type of disappointment. So based off of disappointment or fear, you think that right now I need to stay put and I need to stay safe. And this is a time where I don't need to spend anything. This is a time where I just need to keep everything to myself. This is not a time of jumping, of taking a leap of faith. But I feel like on Wednesday, whatever this energy is, whatever this disappointment is, there could be this could have something to do with an agreement that you had with another person. Maybe you expected someone to help you and you realize they aren't. So now you're like, oh my gosh, I got to do all this by myself. So now I can't spend money. Now I can't do this. Now I have to hold on to this. Now I have to whatever. I do also feel like there could be some type of distrust. Like I said, you do tap into this energy on Monday, but it's kind of different. It's kind of different when you get to here on Wednesday. It does have a lot to do about dire misfortunes and fierce enemies and things like that. That has something to do with some type of agreement, some type of friendship or something like that, or some type of commitment that you had with another person. There could have been something that you lost out on, something that you could have lost money with, or something that didn't go as planned. And there's a lot of malicious intent behind this, which is in turn making your energy kind of like close up. Like it's almost kind of like you need to go into hiding, but not that way, but energetically. Energetically. Tell me more about the Death card. All right, so you have the Park, foretells of new love when very near. All right, so this is something resurfaces within. Like, this isn't a new love. This is something that resurfaces. This has a lot to do with this energy on Monday, this mystery that affects you for the better, that you learn as like some type of clouds, or you're going through some type of misadventures, not like unfortunate events, but this adventures that you could have done without. You realize something, you get back to something that you do love. Okay, this could also be a person. You could be contacting an old friend, getting back together with old people. This could be an old talent, but something is resurfacing in you. And as this thing resurfaces, there's something that closes. So this new thing, that's really something old from your past, it takes up some space. So where you think that there's some type of freeing of space, or you may feel like a bit of emptiness or some type of space, there's some type of old thing that you used to love that comes up for you. And this brings a lot of, something is going to bring you a lot of happiness, okay? Tell me more about the Four of Swords. Okay, so now you calm down. You have the Fox, and close proximity is distrust of acquaintances who are seeking to betray you. Okay, so these are these people here. All right, so this Tower, so unfortunate events, but on Friday, this energy for you is like nothing outside of yourself is going to really, really soothe you, unless you sit back and just rest. Now, your actions on everything is cool, calm, and collected. Okay, your actions, how you are talking is peace. You're talking about peace. You're talking about rest. You're talking about solutions. And your energy is not irate. Although there's a lot that's going on, but it looks like you're able to think of it in a different way. You're not really scared here. All right, so you got the Four of Pentacles versus the Four of Swords. It's almost like let it be. Like you have this energy of let it be. All right, yeah, so you have this lilies, like you're not tripping off of something. You go from, I feel like whatever this Death card is, whatever this resurfacing thing is that resurface, and it brings you into this energy of it back in the garden, like in this paradise energy. It brings you this intense feeling of happiness, love, all of that energy. It makes you not worry about something that you were just worried about the day before. Like it literally takes up space. Okay, literally takes up space. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. If any of this is resonating with you, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. You have the clover leaf. Good tidings. All right, so there's going to be some hard work that it is that you do. There's something that you move quickly to. You could be quick to the rescue, quick to something, like you're moving quick to something. That you can be quick to a certain type of resolution or something like that. I do see some type of family quarrels or some type of family disagreements that could be happening here. There is something that you do that in turn you are quick to make some type of move that in turn it pays out well, with value, with some type of material gains. So there's something that you do. You're quick to move to something. You were quick to jump to something, or maybe you were quick to jump to something. There's a lot of people looking at you. You took a risk. Maybe this is something you took a risk. Tell me more about the Five of Cups. All right, the Five of Cups is the snake here. All right, so You could be feeling bad that something happened. You have the rapiers. You're feeling bad about something that happened in the past. Maybe there was an argument that you had with a couple of people. And you feel really, really bad about that, but you do have something to look forward to. All right. All right. We making good timing. Okay. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords and the Rose. Watch your tongue. Don't block your blessings. Watch your tongue. Don't block your blessings. Clean the energy at home. Okay, so there's something that you do learn. There's some type of misadventure, some type of event that you wish had happened a different type of way. But there is some victory in this. The Ace of Swords ultimately is some type of victory in this. And you are overcoming something. You are speaking differently. So enlighten yourself. You are watching your words, being very, very careful. There is some type of knowledge that you get. Yeah, you're being very, very open-minded about something. You're opening up your mind here. You got, okay, so that new love feeling comes in. So something comes in, and it comes in while you're going through some type of misadventures, and something you're able to overcome a lot on Monday. So it's just that it's that feeling of being in love again with something. It's just that it's almost like you're getting your flowers. The Ace of Swords represents you working really hard, or you being in the state for a very, very long time. You're really, really trying to overcome something, and things just haven't been the way that you wish they were. Don't speak heavily on this, especially this week. If you're speaking about something, you don't want to speak about nothing that's bothering you. You want to speak about a lot of things that are going for you, going well for you in this area. So there is some type of victory that happens here. You are watching your tongue. It looks like you're smarter now to talk about something in a certain type of way. That is that clarity that you do get. Tell me more about the Two of Cups and Flames on the Hearth. Protection, protection, protection over some type of bond. Protection. All right, you've outgrown this environment. You've outgrown this environment. A great business partner. There is some type of brand new start. So this could be a completely new relationship. And you're moving to another level of commitment with another person because you have completely outgrown an environment where you were out of union, where you were kind of like back to back instead of face to face. So you're able to open up your heart with another person, okay? There was some type of environment that you were in where you could not have truthful communications with another person, and you're able to do that. For some of you guys, if this has a lot to do with business, you'll find yourself in certain environments where you can actually trust the other people. It's not that dog eat dog world that we hear that goes on in career for like a lot. It's not that type of energy. You're able to get some type of brand new start, and this is the signaling. This symbolizes the closing of a door. But first, remember, there's some type of union within self that you've outgrown. Whether this is you neglecting your own true feelings and not being 100% aware with yourself, not being in tune with self. So as you outgrow this frequency of you not coming into union with yourself, you go to this other frequency, and all of your relationships, they boost. Whether this has to do with some type of work environment, whether this has to do with some type of romance environment, family, anything, they have to match you. So you set the tone on what happens. So I feel like on Tuesday, you're going to be very, very like into self-love, into self-care, into looking at yourself, honoring your feelings. So there's something that you needs to tell you that you have to have an open heart to listen to. And then it creates a mirror effect. This could definitely be happening in a relationship. There's a person who has extreme sexual chemistry, and there's also a person who opens themselves up. So it feels like I'm talking about a divine masculine, who we all know that the masculine energy, just like we get in love with words and things like that, well, some masculine men, a lot of masculine men, the more and more they have sex with a person that they really, really like, or they are vulnerable or intimate with the person that they really, really like, it's almost like that is connected to their heart. They probably won't tell you that, but listen, that's why it's like, especially if a masculine is really, really attracted to you, looking face to face with you, every time you guys are intimate, they like falling deeper and deeper, becoming a little bit more open. Some people are a little bit more sensual when they open themselves up, and that's what it looks like the more you open yourself up. Also, there's a person who needs to explore with themselves sensually, a little bit of self-love. As you get through that block, you get through some type of block that's in your relationship. But there's something that you have outgrown, okay? Something that you have completely outgrown, and this is a relationship, not a status, but this is a temperament of a certain type of relationship. You've outgrown it. Now you are being more attentive with yourself. There's nothing to hide here. So you're 100% open with yourself, and you're going to watch and see exactly how relationships serve you better. And you've outgrown this environment. So for some of you guys, the more and more you get in touch with yourself, there are going to be people, just like the law of attraction. There are going to be, the more you raise your vibration, the things that just aren't aligned with your vibration, they'll fall down. So these are relationships too. So don't be confused by that. It says, like in big words, you've outgrown this environment based off of some type of boost, whether this is an environment within yourself, or whether a relationship is going to the next stage, or whether you're getting out of an environment and you're going into an environment where these relationships are very, very authentic and honest and open. Tell me more about the Scythe and the Four of Pentacles. All right, you have extreme sexual chemistry. Extreme sexual chemistry. All right, you also have left on red. All right, so wise older woman. Okay, so because of what it is that you know, there could definitely be some type of extreme sexual chemistry that you have with the person, but because of this could be some fear of rejection that a person is having that is making you close yourself up, keep yourself in this type of this safe place, whatever deems safe to you. Something is trying to keep you safe because of something that it is that you know. You're disappointed in something. Something brought you some type of disappointment, and it kind of closes you up. You do have extreme sexual chemistry with the person. And either somebody could be closing up to you or open it. There's a need for you to have a conversation with the person. Tell me more about the Park and the Death card. All right, healing looks really, really good on you. Yes, it does. It brings out this intense love of life feeling. Something has rebirthed inside of you. Oh, you got baby fever too. Okay. You have this wise older woman. Also, you're getting something early. Say yes to this. The early bird gets the worm first. There's something that just, it's like a rebirth. It's almost giving me phoenix energy based off of something that you heal, okay? Tell me more about the Fox and the Four of Swords. Yeah, move solo. For some of you guys, you think you kind of know about a person, or these acquaintances that are secretly trying to betray you or something like that. So, and that's why you're not really tripping. You kind of already know that you need to move solo. I do feel like a lot has to do with this energy, this enlightenment that you get on Monday. Like, you get these heavy downloads that kind of help you navigate through your week a little bit better. Spirit is just telling you to move solo and create. Just keep on creating. Tell me more about the Clover and the Knight of Swords. All right, you have a real bond between friends. Okay, so there's something that you do. There's something that you come to the rescue with. You do have tasting. Someone's tasting their own medicine. Tasting their own medicine. We're going to see what that is, what that's about. But something is a real bond between you and another person. Love is in the air. I feel like there's a relationship that's going very, very well. Just make sure you open up on Wednesday. That could be something that you learn that makes you want to close up. But then you go right into that death energy. And it kind of is just that day on Wednesday. Maybe you're overthinking. Tell me more about the Snake and the Five of Cups. All right. You make them nervous. So there's a person who you could be missing, or someone who could definitely be missing you. There's someone who did something wrong. All right. The full moon is going to be very, very significant. Is this the full moon? No. The full moon is on Wednesday. Yeah. So that's what that energy is. That four of, be mindful. The full moon is going to put you in your feelings. That's going to maybe having you thinking like you're lonely or something like that. Be mindful of that energy. This would be the second. The full moon is very, very significant. So there's something that you're thinking about discussing, or there's something that you're thinking about sharing. You're thinking about going, starting a brand new start or something like that. Or there's a person from your past who they are nervous about starting something new with you. They're nervous about righting their wrongs with you. Could be an apology that they're nervous about. Something like that. Tell me more about watch your tongue. Don't block your blessings, and the Ace of Swords. All right. Something could be getting a little bit hard for you. All right. Be mindful of what you say. Okay. What's behind this? You could be giving out way too much information to a person here. You do have the Nine of Wands, and this could be out of your, like, you're tired or something like that. Like you're weak. You feel like you need some help. You could be feeling like you're talking to a person who can help you. But yeah, there's a need for you to not do something. There is a new solution that comes to you. There's something that you're going to be thinking about doing, and it's speaking. It's like, okay, you're going to call someone out the blue, or you visit someone out the blue, and you're going to call them. But there's a new way of doing things, and you get enlightened. You get enlightened on how to do things differently. All right, so you do have, so that something works for you instead of against you, so that you're able to multiply some type of opportunity or multiply some type of value. Okay. Tell me more about you've outgrown this environment and the Two of Cups. Okay. So you have the Queen of Cups here coming out of your emotions. You're feeling really, really heavy. Like you're in your feelings very, very heavy. The effects of the full moon, I bet. But you're feeling like you can do something. You're feeling like something is, you're ready for it. This is preparation meets opportunity. So you're ready. You have all the tools. This is luck. and something that's going to be very, very lucky in value when it comes to money, material, and things like that. On Tuesday, something just really, really works for you, whether this is in a relationship or whether this is a business environment. Like, you're ready for this. You have all the tools and you're ready. It's just going to be a feeling of you being in your feelings, you being emotional. All right. Like I said, you're leaving a situation behind here and you're going on to this next level. You're moving on, you're moving forward. Whether it's within it, I feel like this has a lot to do with your relationships and a lot to do with you being in union with another person. And in union with yourself. So you do move forward. You have this feeling like you can do whatever. And this is this big, intense feeling. So a lot of manifestation can come towards you. So whatever this victory is on Monday, it puts you in this deep, deep, deep feeling where you also manifest this Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Swords puts you in this deep feeling of success. Like, you really, really feel it. You know how everybody who teaches the law of attraction, they say it's the feeling. It's the feeling that you have to put. You get what you feel. And look at that, the Empress, the Queen of Feeling. The Empress, she's feeling. Open hearts. Tell me more about extreme sexual chemistry and the Four of Pentacles. All right, so you do have the Hermit here. And something is telling you to hold back something. Something is telling you to hold back or to kind of like get some more information. And that's probably why you're staying put. Based off of something that it is that you learned, this is now you're trying to go within. So you did boost this relationship with yourself. So there is something that that happened that makes you like, okay, you know what? I'm not doing anything today. So if there's obligations that you do have on Wednesday with that person or in that situation, it's like right now you can't really see yourself moving or doing anything until you tap into your inner wisdom, which is the Hermit card, okay? All right? So you have the King of Cups. So the moment that you tap into your inner wisdom, you tap into this King of Cups energy where you're you're analyzing a lot of things, you're sitting with a lot of things, and this is how you're going to kind of like move forward. The knowledge that you're getting, you're going to hold on to this knowledge here that you're getting from when you go within. Okay, so you're learning how to be different. So when you go within with another person, you do have the Two of Cups, and there's another person who could be withholding some information from you, and you go within and you're able to clearly kind of like digest why. Someone has been having an extreme sexual chemistry towards you, and I feel like this is mutual, that you have towards a person, and I feel like both people have mutually been holding back for a reason. Also, you have disappointment here, so there could be something that, okay, it could be sexual chemistry, but you don't like something else. All right, tell me more about Healing Looks Good on You and the Death card. All right, you do have the Seven of Pentacles coming out the deck. All right, so justice comes right along, and you have the Ace of Cups now. Okay, so this love that you find, it comes within you. It's about you being patient with yourself. And I feel like on Wednesday, this matters a lot, that you go within and you get your inner wisdom and you sit with your feelings and your emotions, and you're able to really gather a lot of valuable information. So the Four of Pentacles is also a lot of valuable information that you're getting from a person, and this comes from some type of energy of disappointment or energy of just discomfort. This death card energy does come in. It's like a rebirth. And this is justice. This is justice coming in. This is justice working in your favor. And it's bringing you the Ace of Cups. And this is your cup running over. This is a lot of abundance. So there's something that you have been working on. Or I feel like it's you. It's you that you have been working on. I feel like a lot of this is you honoring your feelings. The inner justice creates outer justice. So that inner justice of when you kind of create justice for yourself, you're not betraying yourself, you're not dishonoring yourself, you're not using yourself, you're in union with yourself, and this creates some type of inner justice. But in being in union with yourself, there is a part of yourself that believes that you deserve some type of injustice that needs to die, that needs to go through this type of death, this rebirth. And that happens, I feel, on Wednesday. I'm going back to this energy on Wednesday because you could have reacted in a certain type of way, but you decide to go within. All right. You do have the Six of Cups. This has a lot to do with family, close relationships, things like that. And also, this has a lot to do with your pleasure. So a lot of this pleasure, a lot of this fun, that this love feeling, this inner child feeling that you've been wanting to have, you find that within. And that is about strictly about you honoring your own feelings. There's somebody who just does not honor their own feelings. All right, tell me more about Move Solo. Four of Swords here. So there is a lot of increase in value coming towards you with this Ten of Pentacles here. It looks like the angels is working out something for you. It looks like you're working together with the angels. You do have the Temperance here. And you do have the Queen of Swords. You do show up here. All right. There could definitely be some type of acquaintances that could be trying to rekindle a relationship. Your back is turned. You're focused on something else. Also, this also symbolizes the angels working behind closed doors, behind the scenes, while you're kind of like putting all the work in, or you're kind of like, because the Queen of Swords, she's independent a lot of times. And then this Queen of Swords energy, she'd rather be alone than be around people who don't truly honor her. So then you get into this energy. So it's like, I'd rather be alone than to be around people who don't truly honor me. And this has a lot to do with a phone call, a visit that you get, some information that you get that's out of the blue. And you're like, I'm not surprised. Okay? You're not really surprised. Tell me more about a real bond between friends and the Knight of Swords. All right, something happens really, really quick. All right, you have the Ace of Swords. So there is some type of relationship that happens really, really quickly here. You realize that you have been pushing back a relationship. You realize that you have been self-sabotaging yourself in a certain type of relationship, and some type of quick movement that you do kind of restores a bond, okay? Yeah, definitely restores a bond. You weren't putting in your energy, okay? And the reason why you were kind of like pushing the person away and self-sabotaging, you realized you were getting that back in a certain type of relation. So there's a quick shift that happens that you're actually able to kind of there's a quick shift. This week is really, really strong when it comes to going to like breaking a paradigm shift. Tell me more about You Make Them Nervous and the Five of Cups. Okay. So there is a person who kind of says really, really, really bad, crazy things about you. All right. With this Five of Cups, who was this? This was the Snake. And the reason why this person, they do this out of, you make them nervous, you kind of intimidate them, and or you, there's something about you where they have to kind of belittle you to feel significant. Also, a person has to try to use some type of manipulative tactics to make you stay put. Because the devil card is just saying all these things to get these two lovers to stay in bondage. Once they realize that they aren't in bondage, there's nothing that they can do. And I feel like this is this energy of this week, is you kind of realize that you are not in bondage here at all. And you've never been. All right. So you have the Knights of Wands. Something happens like fast, like quickly, fast, like the tables turn. And this is out of some type of tables turn. And it also happens with this pivot, this mental transformation, the spiritual transformation, that you're kind of making the enemy a little bit nervous. Now, like, what are you going to do now that this person knows that they were never in change, and they know that they're free? Get to work. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave your weekly reading right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.